out of the army with a £500 bonus. Take any one, but don't take the ace of diamonds. Your choice. Anyone you want, just take any one, but no, not the ace of diamonds. Told you not to take that one. You're still in the army for 20 years. There's your 3, there's your 6. Just a moment, sir, and there we find the others.
What a storm last night. Thank goodness it blew itself out.
Nasty one, wasn't it? I felt sure you would come over and sleep with Emma in case she was frightened.
Very funny. Well, at least we've got the calm after the storm.
The storms are on the continent now.
How'd you know?
I was speaking figuratively.
Huh?
Portugal, Russia, Turkey, Italy. Nothing but turmoil and war, whichever way you turn. Things are moving at a tremendous pace.
Including aeroplanes.
Including aeroplanes. Has it ever occurred to you that aeroplanes are going to be very useful in wars?
I suppose they will. Yes, I hadn't thought of that. I always imagined wars to be enormous cavalry charges. Mark wants to be in the cavalry.
Well, the cavalry wouldn't stand much chance if they were content with a few aeroplanes, would they?
It sounds exciting. Cowboys and Indians in the air.
People get killed in wars. And some of them will get killed by flying, beautiful machines. Just like ours.
Oh, it'll never happen. Worse luck.
Balloons for 180. Lovely colours. All the kiddies love a balloon. Here you are, sir. Fly all nice little fire balloon. We're off the paper like go, Mitchell.
Sixpence, missus?
Yes.
What, on goal, Willow?
Yes, he's going to win, I know.
Oh, spoken to the horse, have you?
No, the rider.
Ah, did Mr. Russell tell you to bring a sack with you?
Sack?
Ah, for your winnings.
Oh, now you're joking. 'Tis only 6pence.
Ah, but it's 2 to 1 on.
Oh, is that good?
Listen, sweetheart, this horse is the favourite. If he wins, you'll win 9pence.
Who's that in the uniform?
Don't you recognize him?
No?
Bunty Thornton.
Mr. Thornton's son. Doesn't he look different in uniform?
Cavalry regiment.
What's the matter with you?
You recognize the horse?
No? That's a fine-looking horse.
Precisely.
Well,
It's his army horse.
so?
Well, Bunty's father sold us Gold Willow, didn't he? Well, Bunty must have told him that his army horse was better than Gold Willow.
That doesn't matter. He'll be a good match.
Can't win the race unless you have the horse.
You're the better rider. You'll win.
I'd better. Father's laid £50.
£50, eh?
You think he'll come?
Of course he'll come. You try and keep him away.
Slow down.
I said slow down, damn you.
Really, old chap, if I go any slower, we might as well walk.
It's still too fast.
But we're only doing 18 miles an hour.
It's too fast.
Nowhere near as fast as a horse.
Horses are safe.
Cars are even safer.
Biffle, slow down.
Now move the throttle a bit back and forth, William, will you? Thank you. Now hold it steady. Now slowly back. Does that feel a bit smoother?
Yes, a bit.
We'd get it smoother if we filed a notch in the strut, I think.
The joint there might be better. Don't like creating weak points in a strut.
Well, this one doesn't take much stress.
Not when she's flying, no, but when she comes down to the bump, there's no knowing where the maximum stress will be.
Shall I go and make a pot of tea?
Oh, do I detect a slight hint of impatience in your tone, William?
Oh, no. It's lovely sitting here in the sunshine.
Well, I never could have sworn he was getting impatient. Well, I think we should have a break for a cup of tea. On the other hand, you could give her just a quick flip.
Get your balloons here, all their lovely colours.
So I see you survived the journey, Uncle.
Survived? What do you mean, survived? Nothing to it. Quite enjoyed it, in fact.
Good. Just got here in time. We're about to start any second.
That'll be your laddie in the uniform, then.
Yes.
Good horse?
He says so.
Not as good as gold, Willow, eh?
We'll see, young lady. We'll see. Poor old Colonel Badstock. He really ought to have given it up long ago.
Beautiful, William. Now keep her steady.
That's the way.
Now watch it now. Correct it.
Done it before you think it.
Those reactions are superb.
Don't push him too hard, Ma. Let him do the work himself.
I can't tell them apart now, miss. Is Mr. Mark doing well?
Watch for number 7. See those 4 horses? Mark's in the middle. See, number 7.
Oh, yes, I see him now. Oh, Mr. Mark is doing well.
As long as he doesn't lose his head.
Steady at the hedge now, Mark. Steady.
Doing very well, Bunty. Hold him.
Now the William lad, time to swing around. Come on now, that's enough.
What's he doing?
I think he's giving her a real test. That's enough now, William. Back you come. The fool. He hasn't got a full tank. Can't be more than half an hour's flying in it. Joe, the car. You try and follow him.
Young Sanderson's come off at that hedge.
Sanderson? That's not a horse family. Never was. Can't tell a horse from a hippopotamus.
Poor old Badstock. He's miles behind.
Just keep within reach, Mark.
He's falling behind, miss.
No, it doesn't matter at this stage. Gold Willow will make headway on the uphill. As long as he doesn't force her too early.
By Jove, the army know how to pick horses.
Mark's not finished yet by a long way.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. They'll be out of sight now for about 5 minutes. We may as well relax.
They've got money to burn.
Who?
The army. My tax money.
Mine too. Still, they'll need it if there's going to be a war.
Eh? Is there?
Bunty thinks so. He says they're all expecting it.
Can't see it matters to me, apart from their damn taxes.
Well, that depends
Eh?
on where your money is.
Money?
Capital. Where you put it.
What I've got's in textiles, that's all right, isn't it?
Hmm.
Well, they need plenty of uniforms to fight wars.
Oh, yes.
Well?
Well, there are better investments, I think. Well, steel, for instance. They'll need plenty of that in munitions.
You moved into steel, have you?
Just a bit.
Something better than that?
Coal.
Coal?
That's what my broker says.
Madness.
Mary, look at that point there.
Oh, the white flag there, miss.
That's right. We'll be coming round there any second now.
devil is it?
Engine off, Alfred.
That's her. It's over there. Come on.
Are you all right?
Good afternoon. Miss Parsons, I was wondering if I might have the pleasure of your company at this year's Hunt Ball.
I thought you'd killed yourself.
No, not that easily. Now, the problem is how I'm going to get myself out of this precarious situation. You know, that's the first time in my life that I've enjoyed the point-to-point.
William! William, look!
The natives don't seem too friendly.
Come on!
I'll see you later, Christina.
Come on, get in quick.
I was serious about the ball.
Come on, Alfred, let's go.
Well, what the devil's going on?
What about the point-to-point?
You've won.
What?
You've won.
I've won. Are you sure? I've won! I've won! I've won! I've won!
You carry on, Joe.
Emma looks in a terrible mess.
We've dismantled her a bit to get her on the cart.
The engine is not damaged.
Or the fuselage.
So you're the only one in a mess then?
Would it do any good if I were to talk to your father?
No. I won't have that. I'll do it on my own, thank you very much.
Enough! I've had enough of your insolence. The point-to-point was the last straw. You ruined the day for everyone, and you are not going to do that again. What you need is iron discipline, and you are going to get it whether you want it or not. I've sent a telegram to your Uncle George in Canada, as far away from Flambards and flying machines as I can manage. Forestry is tough work and isolated, but it might just bring you to your senses. I'll book your passage. Sailings are from Southampton.
Do I have your permission to go now, sir?
No, you do not. Now listen, young fellow, my lad. If you have it in mind to disappear to your friend with a flying machine, you can think again, because I will prosecute.
May I go now, sir?
Yes, get out of my sight. William! It's for your own good, you know. Since your mother died, I've tried my best, but it's for your own good.
Yes. You won't catch me going to Canada, no fear.
Are you going to stay at Mr. Dermot's, then?
He's thought of that. He says he'll prosecute.
Prosecute? Can he?
Well, I expect he can. I'm still a minor. Anyway, I'm not having Mr. Dermot mixed up with Father.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to stay here tonight and disappear in the morning.
And what then?
Find a job.
What sort of job?
Oh, at Farnborough, Brooklands or Hendon.
Fly.
I don't suppose they'll let me fly straight away. What's wrong?
Nothing, I was just thinking.
Oh. I think I'd probably be a good enough mechanic by now. There can't be that many people who've had such concentrated training on engines.
Or read all those books.
That's a point. And they haven't all designed their own machines.
Where are you going to stay?
I don't know. What's it matter?
Have you got any money?
No. But I think Mr. Dermot might lend me a few pounds, just to see me over until I get a job. Is there something wrong?
The suitcases. Now, I think of the number of times I've been shunted round the family. You know, by the age of 7, every time I saw a suitcase, I'd go and stand beside it.
Come on. It's me that's going this time. Give me a hand to take these down to the hall.
Flambards won't be the same without you.
It'll be so much quieter if Father doesn't need to shout at me. Anyway, I'll be back.
Yes, but when?
For the hunt ball.
Oh, don't be silly, William. You don't have to go.
Oh?
Well, you hate that sort of thing.
Did I invite you or did I not?
Only to spite Mark.
Oh, I see.
Well, you did, didn't you?
Of course, if you'd rather go with Mark.
I'd like to go with you.
Very well. Let's start again. Miss Parsons, may I have the pleasure of your company at this year's hunt ball?
Yes, of course, kind sir. I will understand if you can't manage.
Well, I admit it's a possibility. Who knows? I might even be flying the Channel by then.
Ah, naturellement, Monsieur Blériot. Oh.
Paula! Mary!
Parcel for you, miss.
Oh. My hands are dirty. Will you put it on the shelf, Mary? If those eyes could only see.
I thought it might be from your aunt, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wasn't she making you a new dress?
Mm-hmm.
Well, won't that be it? Probably. Well, my word, you are excited, miss.
Well, there's nothing to get excited about. It'll probably be dark green or dark brown. Beautifully made. Aunt Grace is an excellent seamstress. It's just that it'll be plain and dull and excruciatingly boring.
Now, it's not bound to be like that.
Of course it is. You know it is. You've seen what she's made before.
Well, supposing it is. Sensible things are, well, sensible. Some of the girls around here, they have dresses, they only wear them once a year and then...
To be like other girls, just once.
Maybe we could brighten it up for the ball.
Yes. A little bit of lace round the cuffs or a spray of flowers on the bodice. And the other girls will say, ah, there's Christina. In a plain dress, brightened up for the ball.
Oh, there you are. I've got some filthy boots.
Brush and polish down there.
One of those days, is it? Shall I come back when you're feeling more friendly?
Not if you've got dirty boots you want cleaned.
No. I wasn't thinking about boots, actually.
Good.
Thought perhaps it might cheer you up.
I don't need cheering up.
I see. Sorry. So you're not interested?
Well, what in?
What I was thinking about.
All right, what?
Well, I thought I'd give you ample notice this time.
What for?
I'd like to take you to the Hunt Ball.
I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late.
I'm going with William.
William? He's gone.
He's coming back.
He wouldn't dare show his face.
We'll see.
You heard from him?
No.
Know where he is?
No.
He hasn't gone to Canada, has he? Look, Christina, it's foolish to think William will come back for the ball. He loathes the idea of it anyway. Please, come with me, Christina. Please.
Come on, Douglas.
So, you're going to open it at last, miss.
It's lovely up here.
Yes. I remember once, when I was a child, Mother and I went away for a few days. Somewhere in Oxfordshire, I think. Christening or a wedding or something like that. It was quite pleasant as I remember, but I couldn't wait to get back. Can't have been more than 7 or 8. But I was up here on a horse before Mother had the cases unpacked.
Yes. I can just see you doing it. I suppose everything at Flambards was in its proper order then. Not falling to bits like it is now.
I suppose not. You don't really notice at that age. I know Mother used to keep things splendid.
And you'd more servants too, so Mary tells me.
Yes. 4 or 5. Doesn't it matter to you then?
Of course it matters. I hate seeing it going to rack and ruin.
It won't when I'm in charge. When it's mine.
Good.
Of course. Could be ours. I said it could be ours.
How do you mean?
Well, if Flambards means as much to you as you say it does, we could do it together.
Together? Mark, are you saying...
Look, Christina, I'm not very good at saying what I want to say.
Are you asking me to marry you?
Well, Yes. I suppose I am.
Are you serious?
Or should I go down on one knee or something? Is that the proper way? Seems the logical thing to do.
Logical. Is that what you think?
We care about the same things.
Mark, it's ridiculous.
We do.
Horse riding's the only thing we have in common. We don't even think the same way.
Suppose you think the same way as Will.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Is there anything between you and Will?
Of course not.
Because if there is, I'll damn well make sure he goes to Canada.
Ah! Now, that sounds like Mark talking.
Ah, very amusing. Please think about it, Christina.
Oh, Mark. I can't.
I'm getting hungry. I'll race you home. Come on.
Your lamp, miss.
Thank you.
Wish Mr. Russell would get the electric in. Everybody else is getting it.
What a hope.
You haven't opened it yet, then?
Pardon?
Your parcel, miss. Aren't you going to wear it tonight?
I suppose so. If I go.
It'll be all creased, miss. Now, why not let it hang a while? What do you mean, if you go? Aren't you going with Mr. Mark?
No.
Oh.
I'm going with William.
Oh.
Well, don't you think he'll come?
I don't know, miss. Did he say he'd be back?
Yes.
Then he will. You can always rely on Mr. William.
Are you sure?
There'll be fireworks, won't there, miss, if he shows his face here again? Not that Mr. William seems to mind fireworks these days.
That's true.
My guess is he'll be here. Now, would you like me to open the parcel for you?
If you like.
Oh! And that's been lying there waiting for you all this time.
Aunt Grace, you're a darling.
She's really done you proud this time, miss.
I wonder how she knew.
Never mind about that now, miss. Let's see you try it on.
Christina, could you give me a hand with... Now that's what I call... amazing. Quite a transformation. Well, turn around. Let me see the complete picture. Yes. Unbelievable.
It's not exactly a compliment, you know.
You know what I mean.
Can I do something for you?
Yes.
Now, can you do something for me?
Yes. Oh. Please come with me, Christina.
No.
Is it because of what I said the other day?
No, of course not.
Because if it was, well, you can forget it.
You better finish dressing.
You know, that's... Yeah. Hey, Cinderella. If he doesn't come, he'll be sitting here all night and no one will see that beautiful dress.
If he doesn't come...
Then I could come back.
No, Mark. If he doesn't come, I'm staying at home.
You're stubborn.
I'm told it runs in the family. Have a nice time.
Thank you. I will.
For heaven's sake, Mark, just go and leave me in peace.
Does that go for me too?
William!
It's nice to know I'm welcome.
I didn't think you were coming.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Well, anything could have happened in that time.
It's only a week.
Seems like months.
Come on, get your coat. I've left the pumpkin out of sight near the stables.
The pumpkin?
Yes. I just give it a wave of my wand and it turns into a motor car.
Have you got a motor car?
Well, I'm all for a bit of style. I've borrowed it from Mr. Dermot.
Lead on, Prince Charming.
word, aren't we popular?
I don't know how he dares.
Good evening, Christina. And William, I'm delighted to see you. Do not refuse a glass of champagne.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Colonel Baxter.
Pay no attention to the dirty looks. They're all taking it far too seriously.
Well, I didn't exactly improve their point-to-point meeting, did
Oh,
I?
you improved mine, though. I won. The trouble is, I didn't see it. I didn't see those marvelous hijinks with the flying machine. I must say it sounded damn funny when they told me about it.
Well, I'm glad someone else saw the funny side.
I'm damn sure I did. You know, old chap, it's just the sort of trick I would have got up to when I was a youngster like you. Oh, I suppose I'd better go and welcome the Allisons. You enjoy yourselves. I'm all far too damn serious here.
Well, that was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, wasn't it?
Decent old sport.
Oh.
Come on. Let's go and see what my old peg leg can do. My dear brother doesn't look too pleased.
Are you surprised?
Not really.
You never guess what happened earlier this week.
Huh? What?
He asked me to marry him.
Oh.
What's the matter? Do you think I'd accept?
You never know. That was the plan, after all. Good evening, brother. I trust you're well. If looks could kill.
You'd have been dead the moment you walked into the ballroom.
Yes, it was rather a chilly welcome.
Aren't you ashamed?
Funny word, that. Ashamed?
Yes. You wouldn't know the meaning of the word.
Well, I am a Russell, remember?
Ah. Very amusing. Destroyed their world at the point-to-point.
Yes. Yes, I was most upset about that. And you needn't say good riddance.
I'm not the only one thinking that.
I wonder who invented the phrase brotherly love.
Well, you seem to get on better with cousins.
You've noticed?
Are you all right?
Yes. Just wanted some fresh air. It's good for thinking.
What about?
You and Mark?
There's not much to think about.
I'm not so sure.
How do you mean?
Well, when Father finds out, and he's bound to sooner or later, that you're not going to marry Mark...
He won't be very pleased, I suppose.
Well, that's putting it mildly.
He won't turn me out, will he?
Well, perhaps not. But if he's not going to get his hands on your inheritance, he'll make your life a misery.
I hadn't thought of that. William, it's awful. What's to become of me?
Well, if you're going to become the black sheep of the family...
Yes?
Why not join the other one?
Am I receiving another proposal?
Well, not straight away.
There must be a full moon. That's 2 in 1 week.
I put to get a job first and pay back my...
Funny. I never knew I wanted you to ask.
You wanted me to ask? Well, so what do you say?
I don't know what to say.
Listen, Christina, I've got interviews next week. We won't have to wait long.
I'm the one who'll have to do the waiting.
Pardon?
Well, you'll be off with your flying machines. I'm the one who'll have to wait.
But it won't be long. You'll see. You haven't given me an answer yet.
On condition.
Condition?
That we leave now.
Now?
Right now.
But, Christina, I haven't anywhere to stay. And don't you think it improper?
Oh, listen to the radical thinker. I could stay with Aunt Grace and Battersea. I'm not kicking my heels at Flambards waiting for you to fly to the moon. In the car, we could be in Battersea by morning.
Slip away, collect your things.
There's nothing to collect.
There is a full moon.
And I'm not slipping away. Let's leave with a flourish.
All right. Will you play Follow My Leader?
Remember that runs in the Russell family, one way or another.
You could snuggle down and try and sleep if you want to.
Oh, no, I couldn't. My head's still spinning. You know, I just had a funny thought. You know what we're doing? We're eloping.
Are we? To Battersea.